Hello everyone and welcome back to Runescape. Last episode we did a quest that I found quite tedious, so today we're going to do one that seems fun. And to me, Shades of Mort'ton seemed pretty damn fun. I just need 1,000 coins at least. Got 14,000 coins for a thing. It's recommended that you play this on a world that has other people on it doing the same minigame because it's essentially impossible to do without other people. However, that gentleman that just ran by is the only person I've seen here. There's not a single human being here, despite this being the official world for the minigame. So we're just gonna do our best, I guess. We don't have any help. Just because it's hard to do doesn't mean it can't be done. So we need to go to the southernmost building. The southernmost intact building, maybe? Wait. Oh good, there is a human. No, the southernmost building. Oh, I'm so glad that there's a human. Maybe this isn't going to be completely bad after all. Aha, shelf. Find an interesting looking book on the shelf. The Diary of Herbie Flax. Some local townsfolk are worried that about the mist coming from the northeast. Ordered more fire logs from Razmeyer's shop. Must find a reliable source of fire night. That money-grabbing Razmeyer didn't know what I was talking about. Had to explain they were ashes. Herbs like Haralander, Marantil, and Terramin in short supply. I'm hoping the latter will make Solution 194 the best yet. The remains of a primitive temple in the north have piqued my curiosity. Not much happening today, though the stench from the east increases. The people of Mort'ton seem very depressed. Notice several townsfolk just staring blankly into the air. I'll keep further notes to aid in my study of the effects from this Sanguinesti region. Saradomin protect us. The temple is most likely early pagan and devoted to elemental power. The townsfolk are quite short in temper and fight readily amongst themselves at the slightest provocation. I've been out with my assistant, Liornish Stempelhair. She's an able assistant, but preoccupied with her family life. How will she become a respected scholar in her own right? Temple was almost surely made of limestone bricks and shows signs of heat damage in the center. Samples from Mortmeyer appear inconclusive at this stage. More testing needed. Horror of horrors! The local tradesman Razmeyer has started charging higher prices for everyday consumables. How will we live? He blames the lack of trade from the temple, but I believe he just wishes to fleece us all before leaving town. Some further experimentation has been inconclusive. First test files with Guam not successful. Senethylene process with water and Terramin proving successful. Temple in the north is known to the locals as Flame Tar. It holds an interesting story. Local superstition talks about pagan rites and a sacred flame which could hold for permanence. Was said to be involved in marriage ceremonies due to a mystical aura. Also have reports of supernatural activity with shadowy creatures being seen. Such utter nonsense. The mists from Mortmeyer are getting worse, and the stagnation of the swamp is having an effect on the townspeople. Victims of the effect become vacant and unintelligible, though some words do seem familiar. Only a handful of people have succumbed, but more fall into this state on a daily basis. No known cure at this stage. Heard some further superstitious nonsense regarding a sacred flame where Flame Tar stood. A small breakthrough! A patient only slightly afflicted had a short recovery, yet with Solution 194, but this lasted only a few minutes. Although a small step, this gives me hope that a cure can be found. The new solution might last longer with Fire Night, but I must pack and leave soon before the affliction gets to me. It's too late. I already showed the signs of the affliction. I'm saddened that my work will not reach the scientific community of Varrock. I'd have liked to show I'd have liked to have shown my work before my peers. Old Squire makes me laugh. He believes the pagan flame may still have power. Even with this strange affliction, I feel a quiet reservation in that. Must write this quickly as it's hard to concentrate. Solution 198 was a change to 194 with added snakeweed. This had little effect though. Solution 194 was still the strongest so far. Need to increase the effectiveness with further refinement of phenethylene process and perhaps addition of other compounds. Possible last entry. Solution 194 revised to 207, which gives longer term but still not permanent relief from the affliction. Phenethylene works best with added fahrenheit, but lasts a short time. Agitation and warmth should seal this. This cursed affliction has some evil to it, a darkness I cannot fathom. Laughing at old Squire before, but his suggestions may have merit. Water, Terramin, Fahrenheit, water, and Terramin, Fahrenheit, and water. Alright, so let's use the Terramin on this potion. We have some extra Terramin. Solution 207. Great. So now let's go and talk to Rasmeyer. Noah says. Excellent. You've made your own serum and it seems to work well. Many thanks for using the serum on me, but beware, I may start to change back soon. Who are you? My name is Rasmeyer Kielgan. I run a couple of shops in Mort'ton, but don't get much custom these days. Which stores do you run? I run a general store with a few useful items, and I have a building supply store. I'm hoping that when things get better down here, the people will want to buy items and repair their buildings. I have other questions. What is this place? This place is called Mort'ton. It used to be a quiet town with a specialism in death. That is to say that many burial tombs were created here in the naturally formed caves under this very village. What's going on around here? Well, the people of the village, my usual customers, are all affected by the emaciations of some place to the northeast. Squire can give you the name. Needless to say, Herbie was working on a serum to help us, and you stumbled upon the recipe. I, for one, am grateful to you, but there's a lot left to do before Mort'ton has returned to its former glory. What are all these shadowy creatures? Those disgusting entities are the filth that have ruined my life. They're the restless spirits of the dead who jealously guard their burial treasure yet feed on the life force of the living. I've heard that they jealously guard their tomb treasure, and that it's worth plundering. I need you to kill 5 shades and bring me their remains, so that I can conduct some experiments. Will you do it? Yes, I'll dispatch those dark and evil creatures. Great, that's what I wanted to hear. When you've done it, bring back all the remains. I want to inspect them. 5. Okay. I did get some food, and now suddenly I don't see a single one. Oh, there's one. And there's a few in here. Ooh. Attack him. Okay. That's all the shades. Technically, I had to kill 6 of them. Yeah, he's afflicted again. Hey, have you killed the 5 shades yet? Yes, I have, actually. Rasmeyer takes 2 shade remains. Great, I'll experiment on these. I think that old Squire might be keen to see some shade remains if you take some over to him. He could possibly give you some extra information about them. Now that you've slayed some of those nasty shades, I feel motivated to help you out. I can trade with you now if you like. Can I see the building store? I've completed a quest. Cool. Alright, so that's all the general supplies I should need from him. Now, where the hell does Oakquire live? There we go. Ah, excellent. You made your own serum, but it seems to work well. Many thanks for using the serum on me, but beware, I may start to change back soon. Razmeyer said to come and talk to you. Oh yes, well that's very nice. I just slayed 5 shades for Razmeyer, and he said you might be interested in seeing some shade remains. Oh yes, that would be interesting. You show the shade remains to the priest. He wanders off to study the bones. Oh, hello again. What can I do for you now? What did you find out about the remains? The shade remains are made of a strange substance which I've not come across before. I believe we should put these tormented spirits to rest. How can we do that? You can't even bury the remains. Quite right. I was thinking that a holy cremation would do the trick, but the funeral pyres need to be specially prepared. Pyre logs, normal logs that have been treated with sacred oil to give it a nice holy touch. How would I make some sacred oil? You won't. It's a pagan secret lost a long time ago. Normally I would try to bless some commonly found vegetable oil, but I'm so weak from this illness that I know I just won't be able to do it. Huh! I used to joke with Herbie Flax that if Flametar Temple was still standing, we could practice some ancient pagan rituals and incite the sacred flame. I'm not surprised that he never took me seriously. What can you tell me about the temple? Interesting question. It is an ancient pagan temple referred to as Flametar. I've studied it quite a lot. One day I hope to be able to rebuild it. Who knows what ancient power it could unleash. How can you rebuild a totally destroyed temple? I couldn't do it alone. I'd need a few expert artisans to help with the construction. I'd also need a good supply of limestone bricks, swamp paste, and timber beams. Thankfully, Razmeyer has stocks these at all times. Do you know how I could make the serum permanent? The serum is a product of science. Herbie was a clever man to have made it, but he didn't integrate anything from the spiritual world into his work. And for all his hard science, there is still something missing. So you don't know, then? I'm a man of faith. That's all I know. Sometimes I feel that we should experiment with the sacred and the holy, and not just the crude matter we find around us every day. What should I do now? That's up to you, my friend. I once heard someone say that making your own decisions is the only real freedom you have. Exercise your freedom, my friend, while you still can. Okay, thanks. And he's afflicted again. Great. Now I'm wondering if I only need the one olive oil. Okay, so we're on to the minigame. Which... oh my god. Well, here we go. Am I using the flamethrower hammer? Repair state 1? Are you serious? Hey, are you gonna help me, 5th Hokage? I should probably turn the public chat back on. Oh no, look what chat on. It's a new day, and it looks like I came on the right day. Yes, I came on the right day. Increase the sanctity, but okay, use olive oil on... I need 10%. Okay. Awesome. Oh, thank God there's people here. Well, I got 15 flame tar bracelets in preparation for nobody being here, but there are in fact people here. So this is great for me. 10 sanctity. Get that olive oil blessed. Yes, good. Okay. Now we'll reinforce these walls until we have 20 sanctity, and then I can use it on the serum 207 and permanently do this. Okay, so my problem here seems to be my problem before must have been that I played it at 4 in the morning. That would have been the problem. Nobody was awake at 4 in the morning Eastern time. But midnight Eastern time, everybody's here. 20. Alright. Serum 208. Excellent. Wow, there's lore remains everywhere. Let me take 5. Because I think that's how many I was supposed to have. Okay. So there you go. You gotta show up at midnight on a Tuesday on World 88. That's how you do it. What the hell was I doing? By giving the holy cremation, maybe this oil can help. Okay. Let's go. Let's first use serum 208 on Ulsquire and Resmere. Or Rasmire. Well done! I feel this serum is really working on me. I think you've cracked it, my friend. I'd like to give you something for your trouble. 194 coins. Nice. And it's you. How it's going. Can you open the store for me? I'm good, actually. Now, where does Ulsquire live? This is the only other door. There he is. Oh, I've completed the many shades of cure. Permanently cure Rasmire and Ulsquire after shades of Mort'ton. Well done. I feel the serum's really... Okay, great. He gave me 202 coins. Hello again. What can I do for you now? Hello there. I used the olive oil on the flame and it gave me sacred oil. What should I do now? From what I've learned, the ancients used to use the sacred oil in logs in order to make pyre logs for the cremation. You could try that. Okay, okay, I did that. What now? I used the sacred oil in the logs and I made pyre logs. What should I do now? You need to place the sacred logs on the pyre, and then add the remains of a shade, then set fire to the pyre. This should release the shade from its eternal damnation and help it pass on to the other side. Alright. Where is the pyre? Ah, prepare funeral pyre. Sacrifice remains, funeral pyre. Light funeral pyre. bronze key appears in my inventory. Oh, Squire, help. I've put the Shade Spirit to rest. Great, well done, my friend. Yay! 3 quest points, 2,000 crafting, 2,000 herb lore, 2 treasure hunter keys. I now have all the levels I need for Land of the Goblins. Snakeskin chaps. Awesome. Well, I have one more of each, so why not? Thank you. 34. Oh, I need 2? Ah, never mind then. Never mind. Whew! Alright, well. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I've been Rael, and I will see you next time.